Hey, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a quick video because I'm out here this morning. We have a few spectators over here and I'm going to fly the P51D Voodoo. Super tiny and super cool. Jack, you are now the cameraman. Here we have the Voodoo and I'm about to put in a battery. So the battery slips in the bottom. This is going to be the maiden flight. I've never flown this one before other than taxiing around my house. The battery is a 300 milliamp hour LiPo battery. All right, now when I put this flat on the ground, it's going to set itself all up, plop it down, and let's see the ailerons and something else do something at any point. There we go. And now it's ready to fly. Now before we get into the maiden flight, let me tell you a little bit about the E-Flite Voodoo. The plane comes fully assembled in this box. This is a Horizon Hobby product, so it does have AS3X for flying in the wind, as well as SAFE for keeping it stable. The landing gear can be removed if desired. The battery compartment is rather small. It will accept a 2S or 3S battery. Here you can see I have a 3S 300 milliamp hour LiPo battery and there's not much space remaining. The brushless motor is very powerful, and on a 3S battery you will get 5 minutes of flight time. The ailerons have linear servos installed. Linear servos are also present in the elevator and rudder. Please note that the Voodoo does come with a receiver. That means you must supply a radio that's compatible, and usually a 5-channel or plus radio works. The Spectrum NX6 radio is a great radio for this plane. We're turning it this way into the sun. All right, Jack, do you have me? Jack is my cameraman. Oh, it's telling me my battery is dead. Hang on a sec. There's smart technology on here, so I'm going to double check it. And it lied to me. Battery's good. All right, here we go. The big flight. Are you all set, cameraman Jack? All set. Okay, into the sun. We are into the sun. I've got about power right now, about 30%. I'll do this for you, Jack. I'll bring it over here. Nice slow pass right at you. There you go, you should be able to get that, no problem. How's that for bringing it close? I have it low rates, so I'm gonna put it in high rates. And here we go, high rates. Goes faster, and there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little higher, a little crazier. Coming in for a landing. There we go. Now on that flight, I could tell that it was always going up. It's almost like there's elevator constantly input. So to fix the elevator, right here, this thing that goes up and down, we can fix it with this little piece of wire. Right here on these type of planes, you can just squeeze the wire closer together and it will bring the elevator down. All right, so that was the maiden flight. Thanks to Jack, who is my cameraman. I do have to do some adjustments on the elevator at the rear still, because it's still not exactly as I want it for the weight of that battery. See, in a lot of planes, you can move the battery forward and backwards. You have a lot of room or space to do it so that you can get the center of gravity. This is sort of in one spot. So for that reason, you know, Jack's bringing it over here. For that reason, that means I have to get all the adjustments on everything else just right. Because you see the battery, I really don't have much wiggle room. It's stuck right there. So that, where it sits, I have to make the rest of the plane the CG and work with that. All right, so I'm gonna do a few more flights with this as I trim it out, and you'll see the video here. Now the great thing is with this plane, you can take the wheels off and hand toss it, which I'm probably gonna do because I'm not really a fan of the wheels. If the wheels are not in exactly 100%, it will nose over, as it's done to me a few times. So I think I have them in correct now. There we go. I'm going a lot faster now. That's the way she should fly. So I've got this trimmed out. This is how it flies perfect now. Bring it down a little bit. And there we go, full speed pass. Well, that's about it.
Remaining 4 minutes.
I thought it was faster too in the video. It looked faster. Try this again, full speed pass. Coming right at us. What's up? Is that better? Woohoo!
ESC 10.4 volts.
Seems to fly really well now. It does require that little bit of trimming to get it going really awesome. Our sun has gone out. The plane is so tiny in the sky. Okay, let's do a loop.
ESC 10.2 volts.
Let's do a straight up, super fast. Spin it a few times, and there we go.
ESC 10.2 volts.
All right, let's bring it down for landing. Land it over by my feet. Oh, well, that was not my feet. It was over there. There we go. We just landed, and I just want to show you what I mean about the landing gear. You see this? These things here, when I landed, well, they came off from the side. And when they come off from the side, they touch the wheels and they stop the wheels from turning, so you will nose in. So I would highly suggest probably remove these purpley things. Much better.
Yeah, you're flying it fast. That's how
Full,
it's supposed to go.
yeah, full speed. Except these things are a
Battery
hindrance.
not charged for flying.
So let me see if I can take these wheels off here. Boink, there we go.
Yeah, they're full right
That one comes right off. There we go, and out. And then someone asked me about the landing wheel in the back, and I'm pretty sure I could just pull this right out. You would leave it?
Yeah.
To help with landing?
Just in case.
So it's going to belly land like this. The prop's going to catch, but this should do a lot. We'll leave
I
it.
think it'll be fine. A rester hook, I guess, for lack of a better term.
A rester hook like that. Okay, we're leaving it in. Okay.
Motor on.
It's got a lot of power. Here we go. This is going to be a hand toss. I'll aim this way. So here we go. It's just an underhand toss like this. Start the motor. Whoa!
rate.
Well, that was no problem. She flies really well and actually looks a million times better without the gear. And I almost get hit by another plane. There we go. So I really love this plane now. With the gear off, it just looks so awesome. It looks awesome. Here, let's bring it close over our heads. There we go. Whoa, gear off. Really nice. Too bad the sun has gone out. It would look even cooler. No gear. Awesome looking. Coming right at me.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Whoa, there she goes. All right, let's bring it down for a grass landing. This is the cool thing with the belly lander. You can land them on the grass. So way up in the air, coming down, try to get it to land near me over here in the grass. Blink, there she goes. So this plane will never have the landing gear placed back on it because I like it without. It seems to fly way better and looks way better in the air. So anybody who gets this, you might want to take the landing gear off. Just know that the landing gear adds weight in the front. So I found when I put my battery in, I would have to put the battery more forward. I put it about center. I think the battery has to go more forward when you take the landing gear off to balance it properly. There you go. You can see where I have the battery. It's sort of in the center. With the landing gear off, this battery, I believe, would have to go all the way up to the nose to balance it nicely. Well, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to get this plane, it's new on the market. It is sold by Horizon Hobby and also sometimes on Amazon. I'll put links below to where you can find it. It's a UMX P51D, and I love the UMX brand of planes. I call them brand, but they're a category of planes. It just means really small and really, really authentic and really cool. But for now, I say I enjoyed this plane, and I hope you did as well. So we'll catch you in the next video. Till then, I say bye.